What's up everyone, I'm going to be looking at Astro Starfighter on the Nintendo Switch thanks to Sometimes You for the review copy. Astro Starfighter is a modern take on the classic scrolling shooter genre, propels players into a visually stunning galactic battlefield where relentless waves of enemies stand between triumph and defeat. This game encapsulates the spirit of arcade shooters, offering intense action and vibrant 3D graphics that sweeps players into an adrenaline-pumping journey through space. Despite its addictive gameplay and visuals, however, Astro Starfighter faces some challenges that hinder its potential for lasting engagement. One of the most captivating aspects of Astro Starfighter are its visual effects. The game's developers have combined contemporary 3D graphics with nostalgic essence of traditional scrolling shooters. Every explosion, laser beam and enemy ship is meticulously crafted to create a mesmerizing display of chaos and colour. As you dive deeper into the 15 levels, the screen becomes a symphony of dazzling projectiles and vibrant hues, providing both a sense of excitement and bewilderment. From the outset, Astro Starfighter thrusts players into the midst of this spectacular cosmic onslaught, foregoing a tutorial and immersing them directly into the heart of the action. This immediate immersion intensifies the thrill of gameplay, but may leave newcomers initially floundering as they familiarise themselves with the controls and mechanics. Speaking of the controls, this is an aspect where Astro stumbles. While the controls are straightforward, allowing players to focus on the frenzied combat, they often feel unresponsive and lack the fluidity necessary for precise maneuvering. This shortcoming becomes particularly noticeable as the game advances, demanding even more nimble and accurate navigation. Unfortunately, the absence of customizable control options limit the player's ability to tailor the controls to their preferences, a missed opportunity that could have enhanced the overall experience. As enemies become increasingly formidable with each passing level, the game's upgrade system takes center stage. Successfully navigating later stages hinges on the ability to upgrade your spaceship and weapons. To acquire the necessary upgrades, players may find themselves grinding through earlier levels to amass credits, which can then be used to enhance their ship's capabilities. This dynamic adds a layer of strategic depth, incentivizing players to revisit completed levels and experiment with different upgrade paths. Despite the game only having 15 levels, I did find that it took me a few hours to reach halfway through the game, and at this point I found myself then having to replay earlier levels to upgrade my ship to make it through the last half of the game. In terms of longevity, this game really will depend on how skilled of a gamer you are. It's one that I had to sink hours and hours into before I was even capable of taking on some of the later levels. Astro Starfighter possesses an undeniable addictive quality. The allure of progression, coupled with the sheer thrill of fending off relentless adversaries, keeps players hooked and eager to push their limits. However, the addictive nature of the game is offset by a lack of replay value. Once players finish the final level, the absence of a scoreboard or online leaderboard diminishes any motivation to continue playing beyond the completion point. This omission is particularly disappointing, as the inclusion of a competitive element could have significantly bolstered the game's longevity and replayability. While the visuals are simple but effective, there is a slight caveat. In moments of intense action, when the screen is inundated with bullets and enemies, the textures and visuals can blur, obscuring crucial details. This occasional loss of clarity detracts from the overall experience, potentially leading to frustration and hindering players' ability to navigate through the chaos unscathed. Notably, this visual issue appears to be less pronounced in the handheld mode, offering a potential workaround for players who prefer a more focused and detailed display. Astro Starfighter caters to the cravings of gamers who relish a challenge, offering a demanding and exhilarating journey through the stars. However, despite its thrilling gameplay and dazzling visuals, the game's lack of a meaningful incentive to return once the final level is conquered detracts from its potential for a lasting engagement. An absent scoreboard and online leaderboard diminish the game's competitive appeal, and control issues, while simple, impact the precision necessary for success in the later stages. Despite these shortcomings, Astro Starfighter remains an enticing choice for those seeking an adrenaline-fueled trip down memory lane, where cosmic battles and explosive encounters await at every turn. Astro Starfighter releases on the Nintendo eShop on the 15th of August, priced at $8.99 in the UK and $9.99 in the US. Hope you liked the review. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you next time.